Hi, my name is Klifton Fehr, and this is Fehr is Fehr. Today we talk about the most common reasons why people use drugs. Researchers are still trying to understand whether or not whether or not people are predisposed to addiction based on mental health challenges. The idea would be for each one of us to be able to take a look internally and decide that for ourselves. Sometimes social influences impact how we manage stress, depression, and other mental health issues. These social factors or influences are great ways for us to be able to analyze whether or not we have the bandwidth to navigate some of our mental health challenges, or we have been potentially hothoused in order to deal with our challenges, both from a medical perspective as well as from an addiction perspective. Self-medicating. Self-medicating is going to lead us to taking into our bodies a substance that's going to help us navigate some of the symptomatology that comes from our mental health struggle. Let's say, for instance, someone is dealing with depression. Depressive symptomatology may include someone actually sleeping more often, possibly struggling with their own sex drive, potentially having difficulties with navigating social interactions, and definitely a lower desire to connect with others, as well as connecting on a personal and professional level. Self-medicating may only deal with the symptomatology of the mental health challenge. Therefore, we still have that issue. So if you have depression and you're dealing with a substance or interacting with it in such a way that you induce it, inhale it, whatever, however you're introducing that substance into your system, you are still responsible for the core causality, which is the mental health issue. So self-medicating may help you with the symptoms, but it won't help you with the root cause. Your responsibility is to make sure that you do what you need to do in order to address the issue, not the symptoms, the mental health challenge. Nancy Reagan said it best, just say no. Social influences are a direct correlation to increased substance use. If our peers are encouraging us to actually engage in using substances because some of them, or most of us in our immediate circle, are dealing with some of the same mental health challenges, i.e. depression or anxiety, bipolar, we probably will be using some of the same substances. Birds of a feather, if you will.
What?
But our social influences that we allow to impact us as we try and navigate our mental health challenges may need to change, i.e. we need good, healthy support. So the question comes, which one is easier to beat? The social influences or the self-medication? The idea would be that we actually take a look at both as much as we can and as often as we can, so we can decide which one is impacting us the most today or even in this moment. We will have to continue to evaluate this in order to distance ourselves from some of those extraneous variables that are keeping us from getting the help and the health that we need and want. I'm Klifton Fehr, and this was Fehr is Fehr. Like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Mental health disorders usually show up in the forms of the inability or ability to regulate emotionality, the challenges with social interactions throughout the course of your life, as well as the emotional disturbances that show up.